Handlooms and Textiles Directorate kicks off 15-day Special Handloom Expo 2021 at Urban Heart, Nilakoti on New Year's Day today. Manipur reports 18 new confirmed cases of COVID-19 and 1 death in last 24 hours. Death toll reaches 356. Recovery rate stands above 94%. Single-day spike of 20,035 active cases of COVID-19 takes India's tally above 1,286,000. Recovery rate stands above 96%. And India's drug regulator approves coronavirus vaccine Covishield developed by Serum Institute of India for emergency use according to reports. Hello and welcome to Impact News. You're watching Primetime English Bulletin. Wishing you all a very happy and prosperous New Year 2021. I'm Joyshree Usham. To stay protected from coronavirus, wash your hands frequently, wear your mask properly and maintain a safe distance. Now the top stories and latest news at this hour. New Year's Day started with a bang to promote local artisans. Handlooms and Textiles Directorate kicked off 15-day Special Handloom Expo 2021 at Urban Heart in Nilakoti. The expo is sponsored by Development Commissioner Handloom, Ministry of Textiles, Government of India. Speaking on the occasion, Joint Director of Handloom and Textiles Manipur, E. Jiten said that the Urban Heart has become a permanent exhibition center of the state. He appeals to local weavers and artisans to boost their income by taking advantage of the center. He also said handloom and handicrafts fairs were on hold due to COVID-19 pandemic, but as the new year begins and as the pandemic subsides, such fairs will be organized regularly at the Urban Heart.
Handloom Expo ma, Handicraft Expo ma, natraga Handicraft Exhibition Craft Bazar ma to bada koi di mafam sida asu bentuk di stall amu hana sagada wi awab leite aduga except next time Handloom Expo ma torko matanda di stall chama sarkada unina madu kita koi kitang limitation lei adubu COVID-19 pandemic lei basina maram oraka tangai patun stall 30 to 40 the limit to unina koi kitang tadi sab sab mafam mama haibado koi gi nelabuthi advana sida oire baro sarkar na ti hore koi re DBT to bahana direct benefit transfer hai na adu direct benefit transfer se kana ina to bade ge hai wo public finance management system hai da koi ge computer portal amada thangalaga lay adwai to mamang da phang ba weaver sing gi paisa si PMFS dai koi upload to ba hogre mai pang na to hore I accept me ahum natraga mari natana atai di loi da transfer to hore ayeng umadi ai kanja bada soina ki realize to bane ha thajaba thami madu once na sakhiwa matam dagidi mathang gi lakpa matam dadi soidra makina sana se account da chi ju jingaroi kem tingaroi nang account number piro haju hararoi ma tor kana yawi tombi account masai lejar man da start torga aikona tombi na number mathang thola ne thopa dam thagar ne aduna aikoi da matam mangandre paisa du ju directly freely masai account da chale lamarak da kana om paisa lokho case bi system do aikoi da ju leitre.
It's been 1 year since the implementation of Inner Line Permit System ILPS in Manipur. Whether influx of illegal migrants in the state has been totally curbed or not is debatable. Meanwhile, District Police Zirbam observed the first anniversary of implementation of ILPS in Manipur today. The event was held at Zirbam Police ILP counter in Babupara of the district. Speaking on the occasion, Zirbam SP Moirangthem Mubi said Zirbam Police has been earnestly checking entry of migrants in the state since the implementation of ILPS. He appeals to the public to report to District Police Zirbam if anyone is found entering the state without the necessary permit under the system.
entry fee na chingba to dai koi sarkar income some revenue kan dari luna khali IMP khadra dai kona atopa gyam sana to kaya sukuna ye sila phagatna boi phawada pesim sang le yawi.
Government has declared time and again to eliminate poverty from the country, but many destitute people in Manipur are yet to get welfare schemes launched by the government. A special report from Impact News reporter Git Maitei and video journalist Namairakpam Bisorjit.
India Lengakna amasung Manipur Lengakna lairaba leheloi lairabagi damakta yaifanaba thabak thoram kaya paikhali haina chinda toina laurabasu laibak asigi amadi state asigi kachin koya mafam kayada lairabagi pankhai makhada leiba miyoi kya ngasisu leiri makhoi adugi manungda khundrakpam esigi manung channa leiba sombong maning leikaidagi masagi sahi marfurom sujilakadoraba ahanthem radhe sahi yankhairom surbi masanupi ibe yage loinana yamna wana punsi leli
Kuire, semai tong laire. Imai sa ko ni khatang lai. Janupi ibia jiga imai sa mana gila sa maga imu manung ji aina khaga netok min jin tawraga ko min gi chen khaga phangba jiga tum samaga sa jari.
Laire bagi pankhai makhada hingbana maram moiraga nong magi aphangba su nomduna hingli. Masanupi ibe aina hotel gi kolik samduna Panglakpa pesa kharana imung manung punari masida ahan oirabi ahan them radena matam gi angamba chunomduna punsigi lanphamda hingnabagi damakta mayoknari radhegi imung manungi oiriba phibangba mari lainana ahal oirabi radhena phongdorakhebada ngasi phawbada lengakna kari khudong chaba piri haibasu khangba leite haibinabasu leite yumsu yamna natai chadaba phibam amada leiri lengakki maikaidagi yumsarolgi khudong chabasu phangba leite maramasna Manipur lengak amadi mari Nabasingam Diangsangduna, Lainabagi damakta nong yudaba yum amadi sahaning bagi apamba phongdorakli.
Gi kari lokesor habra aduna su kana tahni yengati. Kai imta khoina ju khangdabani na sigumbai maramdadi khangdabani na khoi hangudi. Chini habado khoi khangdi. Kari haigadamno ai wongang ju haijade ipai ku riba mayanggi oiba makok ju birendu deisan pa birenjida Yum mamtang sajaraga ay nungai nokta leijage.
Nakalamaromda Khundrakpam BJP Mandalgi Vice President Samendra Kumar na phongdorakpada Khundrakpam AC da lengak ki maikaidagi piriba khudongchaba phangdaba lairabagi pankhai makhada leiba yumthong kaya marum leiri ngasi phawudasu lengak amadi kanshan local leadership gi maikaidagi asigumba waraba tarba sing asida asuk changba matam asi yengsinbiba amadi mateng pangbiba leitana ngasi phawuda lakli haina phongdorakli
mamang thakdagi haijaba tare sahi tramanga gi mamangdagi palamba lengak sina sigumlawa yam natai chadana lairaba sigumba thibam hayum thabangam jadraba kangbu se ngasi honda akoi khundabang kendra da masing khangdana sukimatik lai
Laibak asida amadi state asigi lojing loyam manung hunjinba mafam kayada lairabagi pankhai makhada lengaki maikaidagi kari khudongchaba phangani haiba khangdana wana punsilenba miyoi kya lairi haiba simadi haimanba thokloi phibam asida lengak amadi mari lainaba concern local leader singna lairabagi pankhai makhada lairiba miyoi sing asigi damakta yaifanaba kari thabak thorom paikalai haibadumadi yangminaba tari Impact News kidamak video journalist Namairakpam Bisorjit keloinana paudam jariba Kit Mitai, Impact News, Sombong Maning Laikai.
Well, moving ahead, miscreants fired gunshot at one MD Nizamuddin's residence in Ketrigao, Awang Laikai on New Year's Eve around 7 p.m. Nizamuddin said he was with his daughter, wife and son-in-law when some miscreants shot through the southern window of his house, but no one was injured. Victim Nizamuddin demands clarification from those concerned. Meanwhile, a complaint has been lodged at Porampat police station.
Marangsi, Pungkarit, Tara, Dwaja, Kodi, May Rakari, Kangaba Ama, Kodi. Family ka manungda calendar da pan degi akin fridge po khaibra mobile po khaibra haina chinaro ba matamda pung mapan gi adwaja kuji maru ma phangi maru bang ya phoi ga nuai na jaga kanam tu sulaiche aduga kari marangi kapan birami ma masih asingba khangning.
Judge of Court of Sessions Thoubal A. Notonishwari has appeals to parents to protect their children from unwanted incidents. Chanura Lamchinglen Kangleipak CLK today felicitated the judge for recently awarding death sentence to a man convicted of killing his girlfriend at her residence in Sagolban Moirang Leirag. Speaking on the occasion, A. Notonishwari said many crimes against women and children have occurred due to lack of proper responsibility by parents and guardians. Stating that she is retiring from service in few months, the judge assured of extending necessary supports to associations fighting crimes against women and children. Speaking on the sidelines, CLK President C.H. Pakpi appeals to dispose all the pending court cases related to crimes against women and children without further delay.
Aigi superannuation su kuidre thamanga da ngaire by the end of May 2021 sida ai loirani si loirba matung da su ai isa sina na ba yekpa thoidokpa leitragadi aina pangan se kallagadi ai akhui samasa sothana leiba nupi singi damakta ai work toge haibese ai khanjari aduna aina khanjabadi I stand for women but akhoi gi nupi sing isa sing se yamna section ba se mathau thai haibese ai hangna appeal tokjeninge.
Democratic Students Alliance of Manipur Desam has also demanded speedy disposal of cases related to crimes against women and children pending in the court without further delay. Speaking to Impact News at Desam office in Kwakaitel today, Desam Women Welfare Secretary S. Nikita stressed on the need to form a state policy to curb crimes against women and children. She also appreciated the Court of Sessions Judge Thoubal for recently awarding death sentence to a man convicted of raping his girlfriend.
Lamdam sida nong makang dana chetariba nupi angang da ot nei bagi thodok kra hangat na yeng labada senapati da thoki ba thodok yamna chahi nauriba angang amabu rape tawraba matung da hatok laga langthongba amadi Imphal East ki manung chana leiba mafam amada rape tawraba matung hatok laga turen da langtharamba thodok amadi Thoubal gi mafam amada nuksinaraba matung mari leinaraga miro laba matung da hatok laga langtholoma thodok sigumba thodok kaya asigi case ki verdict district session judge na death penalty pirakba si desamna yamna taramna oi masiga loinana trial court na piba chairak asi thabak ta onthokna bahona bada high court ki approval ama mathau tari ba si yariba makai thujin binaba Manipur high court ki registrar da desamna cherol ama pisilagani masigumba Manipur gi mafam kaya da chachari banupi angang da ot nei bagi haudoki case sing asi su matam jana losin binaba haina mari leina basing da appeal tawjari.
Now we have today's Manipur's COVID-19 update. Manipur reports the 18 new confirmed cases of COVID-19 and 1 death in the last 24 hours. As per State Health Department and COVID-19 Command Control Room press release at 5 p.m. today, Manipur's total confirmed COVID-19 cases have reached 28,206, out of which 1,108 are active cases. In the last 24 hours, one coronavirus infected patient, a 72-year-old woman from Imphal East District, passed away at Raj Medicity. With this, death toll has reached 356. On the positive note, 64 people were discharged in the past 24 hours and recovered cases have reached 26,742. Manipur's recovery rate reaches 94.80%. All the infected persons are from the general population. They are 8 from Imphal West, 4 from Thoubal, 3 from Imphal East and 1 each from Bishnupur, Ukhrul and Zirbam district. All are locals without any significant travel history. All necessary medical precautionary measures like containment and contact tracing are underway. For mental health support, the public may call Manipur Mental Health Helpline number 104 between 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. COVID-19 and SOP's awareness poster campaign was held in Palace Compound today. Corporator of Imphal Municipal Corporation Wards number 21, Joy Kabui, led the campaign held under the initiative of Social Welfare Minister and Wangkai MLA Okram Henry. A billboard on COVID-appropriate behavior was set up near Palace Compound traffic point on the occasion.
on behalf of the Honorable Minister of Mahut, Social Welfare, Corporation, the Wangi Kendra Gisu, Kai Honorable Domestic Charaba, Sri Okram Henry, Mahaki hoarding loans to Sida. As a corporator, ward number 21, Joy Kabuina, Nasi Anuba, Nasi Hariba, Bagi COVID-19 ga Marili Naba, Aduki Matakta, Chayano, Bigi, greetings Soina, Manipur Prazamayamda, Paujal Pijari, Aduki Matakta, Nasi Piriba, hoarding Sigi, Matakta Piriba, contents Mayamase, SOP saying Nagna, Manipur Prazamayam, Nagna Chapi.
Thoubal district is gearing up to train beneficiaries on COVID-19 SOPs as a part of the nationwide COVID-19 vaccination dry run, which begins tomorrow. Training will be held under the supervision of CMO Thoubal, Dr. N. Jenta Kumar at Thoubal District Hospital, Urban PHC Thoubal, Community Health Center Yaripok, Primary Health Center Lilong and Primary Health Center Lamding. 25 people will be trained in each center. 3,034 healthcare workers will be vaccinated against coronavirus for Thoubal district alone. Langthabal MLA Karam Sham flagged off a cyclist team of Indian Medical Association Manipur State to spread awareness on COVID-19 today. Speaking on the occasion held at Lilong Chaijing Ibuthau Puirai Romba Eco Park, MLA Karam Sham appreciated those doctors who cycled to spread awareness. He also encouraged everyone, especially the youths, to cultivate the habit of cycling, which is not only beneficial for one's health, but also contributes less pollution to the environment.
Maramdi cycle thaubana koi haksang pahalli wakal pahalli adugi matakta expenditure handahalli pollution adi handahalli aduga gari mayam sigi sin maju handahalli aduna kana braba yengbiyo chahi humdra suraba halaman mayam sina cycle thauraga satpadi ngamaga akoi thaureiba narol singna adi masagi income su leitaba ama pa da depend tauraga hingiba moina adi gari atang ba faja ba tonga satpagi wakalon se anobo chahi sina lakpatagi di thadokpa oirasunu akoi society se nungai ba haitre imung da leiraga masa masu chamin thamina baduna nungai ba nateba ngahaktang garden ama da phamaga imung manung tholaga masa mamo wari watai imung manung wari sanaba aduga awa ba khuding relax obose masi darkar le aduna summa mayam sigi khudong chaba mafam jaga khuding da semgot ke na hojik se garden ani adagi sigi ahum mari gumba manga gumai target tori si tauraga di Angdabal Kendra Lesha Indian aduga sigi hebo range ga semgola kandadi tourist ki phajaba jaga am oigani.
Now with that, it's time for a small commercial break. After the break, we bring you news on coronavirus cases in India and the world. Keep watching Impact News.
Classic Group of Hotels presents New Year's Special food stalls with varieties of snacks and beverages at Sendra Park and Resort from 30th of December 2020 to 3rd of January 2021, starting from 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. Also available tent for night stay. For details, please contact 8131980420. Make your New Year celebration special. Banthubi Housing Finance Company Limited, regulated by RBI, specified as a financial institution by the Ministry of Finance, Government of India under SARFAESI Act 2002. First license holder public limited housing finance company in the entire northeastern region of India, completed its 15 years of service. Provides home loan with a subsidy amount up to rupees 2.67 lakh under PMAY Credit Link Subsidy Scheme, PMAY CLSS Housing for All by 2022 mission. Government or private employees, businessmen can apply. For more details, kindly contact Banthubi Housing Finance Company Limited or reporter Mamlaikai Imphal.
Welcome back after the break. You're watching Primetime English Bulletin. India's COVID-19 tally has reached 1,86,709 with 20,035 new cases reported in the last 24 hours. On the positive note, India's active COVID-19 cases have come down to 2,54,252 in the last 24 hours, rising the recovered cases to 98,83,461. Country's recovery rate rises to 96.08%. As per the Union Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, death toll has reached 1,48,994. Kerala has the highest infection of above 65,000 active cases, followed by Maharashtra with above 54,000 active cases. Globally, coronavirus has infected above 8 crore 39 lakh 21,000 people. Above 1 crore 8 lakh 28,000 people have died, and recoveries are above 5 crore 94 lakh 22,000. USA has the highest infection in the world of above 79 lakh 65,000 active cases, followed by India and Brazil. While China, from where the pandemic started, stands at 82nd position with just 370 active cases of COVID-19. 83 crore syringes for COVID-19 vaccination drive and universal immunization program in the country. The Union Health Ministry said that the center has also invited bids for 35 crore more syringes. Government has prioritized 30 crore people for COVID vaccine, which includes health workers, frontline workers and sanitation staff. Earlier, the National Expert Group on Vaccine Administration of COVID-19 has recommended 3 prioritized population groups, including healthcare workers of about 1 crore, frontline workers of about 2 crore and prioritized age group of about 27 crore. As vaccines are temperature sensitive and needs to be stored in specific temperature, the present cold chain system, consisting of 85,634 equipment for storage of vaccines at about 28,947 cold chain points across the country, will be used for the cold chain administration. India's drug regulator today approved a coronavirus vaccine, Covishield, developed by Serum Institute of India along with AstraZeneca and Oxford University for emergency use. According to international news agency Reuters, 2 sources with knowledge of the matter reported the same. However, representative of India's Central Drug Standard Control Organization CDSCO, whose experts were meeting for the second time this week, declined to comment. An expert panel on CDSCO today recommended to grant emergency use authorization for the Oxford COVID-19 vaccine Covishield. Expert committee is currently reviewing an application by Bharat Biotech for its vaccine candidate Covaxin. World Health Organization has cleared the Pfizer-BioNTech coronavirus vaccine for emergency use. This means poorer countries may soon get access to the shot already available in Europe and North America. Every country that has a drug regulatory body will have to issue its own approval for any COVID-19 vaccine, but countries with weak systems usually rely on WHO to vet the shots. The global body on New Year's Eve said that the decision to issue its first emergency use validation for a COVID-19 vaccine opens the door for countries to expedite their own regulatory approval processes to import and administer the vaccine. The UN Health Agency said its review found the Pfizer-BioNTech vaccine, which has already received clearance in the United States, Britain, the European Union, and a dozen other countries, met the must-have criteria for safety and efficacy set out by WHO. Meanwhile, Indian government has allowed import and export of COVID-19 vaccines without any value limitation in order to ensure speedy clearance and distribution. The Central Board of Indirect Taxes and Customs has amended the regulations to facilitate the import and export of COVID-19 vaccines through courier at locations where the express cargo clearance system is operational. Thaugal Marup Daribon accorded a warm reception to Rajya Sabha MP and titular King Leshemba Sanajauba in Helikandi district of Assam today. Speaking on the occasion, MP Leshemba Sanajauba assured of urging the relevant authorities to organize a state function on the birth anniversary of Nauriya Phulo, who took major roles in uplifting the Meitei culture. Thaugal Marub Zaribon submitted a memorandum of various demands to the MP at the event. Kakching District Police arrested a woman in possession of huge quantity of liquor at Kakching Lamkhai during a special drive carried out to prevent unwanted incidents on New Year's Eve. Kakching District Additional SP Law and Order Y. Joyraj and Additional SP Kakching Attached A. Romendro led the drive. The arrested woman is 50-year-old M. Angangcha, wife of M. Open. 600 liters of country liquor, 8 bottles of MC McDowell whiskey, 5 bottles of Old Monk rum full, 19 bottles of Old Monk rum quarter and 20 Kingfisher beer cans were seized from her. Police destroyed the seized liquor on the spot in front of the public and issued fines upon M. Angangcha under MEDR 2020. Youth Athletic Development Association YADA has appreciated Imphal East District Police for extending support to their ongoing anti-drug drive to make Khetragaon constituency a drug-free constituency. YADA presented New Year gifts to Khetragaon MLA Nahakpam Indrajit, Imphal East District Police SP Jogesh Chandra Haubijam and police officers today. Months-long centenary celebration of revolutionary Thoibi Devi organized by Left Coordination Committee Manipur concluded today. Left Coordination Committee Manipur held the event at Irabod Museum in Lokchau, Santipur, Sanjenbam. 10 poets recited poems on the occasion. A book named Pungawarigi Shaktam, written by Haubam Nanikumar, was released at Hindi Parishad today. Assistant Professor of Manipur University, Department of Dance and Music, Dr. Mekam Thoiba, read out excerpts from the book. President of the Cultural Forum Manipur, Huirem Biahari, former HOD of English Department, Manipur University, Professor K.H. Kunjo, and convener of Manipuri Language Advisory Board, Sahitya Academy, and Kiran Kumar attended the event. Surgeon Vice Admiral Rajat Datta today took over as the Director General, Armed Forces Medical Services. He is the senior-most medical officer in the Defence Forces and will look after the health services of all services. On the sports news, Manipur's Neraka Football Club left Imphal today to take part in the I-League 2020-21, which kicks off on January 9 in Kolkata. President of the football club house, Thangjam Arun Kumar, and club officials flagged off the team of 35 people, including head coach, officials and players. Young players from Manipur, players from different states of India and 3 players from abroad are in the team. The 3 footballers from abroad are Liberian defender Kalon Verneke, Natalian Garcia and Judah Garcia from Trinidad and Tobago, who have been playing since Neraka FC started playing for the I-League. It may be mentioned that I-League 2020-21 will be played in only 3 stadiums of Kolkata owing to the prevailing COVID-19 pandemic situation. Now, before we end, let's take a look at the headlines once again. Handlooms and Textiles Directorate kicks off 15-day special Handloom Expo 2021 at Urban Heart, Nilakuti on New Year's Day today. Manipur reports 18 new confirmed cases of COVID-19 and 1 death in the last 24 hours. Death toll reaches 356. Recovery rate stands above 94%. Single day spike of 20,035 active cases of COVID-19 takes India's tally above 1 crore 2,86,000. Recovery rate stands above 96%. And India's drug regulator approves coronavirus vaccine Covishield developed by Serum Institute of India for emergency use according to reports. That's all we have in this bulletin. Thank you for being with us. Coming up next is Primetime Manipuri Bulletin. For more news, you can also follow Impact TV on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram and YouTube. Have a great evening. Happy New Year 2021 once again and stay safe.
Shri Hari Saranam Purvashram